Hey guys, Chris here at Alpha One Dog Training and welcome to my new video on dog psychology. This time we're out at the dog centre with Harry and Lola the Doberman, and I'm going to provide a little bit of commentary over the top to point out a few behaviours and different body languages and signs that you can look for when you're out with your own dogs at a dog park or whenever they're off leash interacting with other dogs. This way you can understand when you might need to step in and break up any problem behaviours before it can escalate into any problems. So I hope you all enjoy the video, and if you do, please leave a like and subscribe, as this will definitely help the channel. Thank you very much. Alright, so here we go. We've got Harry and Lola having a little bit of a wrestling match. They've known each other for so long that it's quite common that they do it all the time. And here's a great spot here. I'm just pausing it there. Before the play gets up a notch and more intense, they're having a little pause and a little sideways look, so you're not seeing any direct eye contact. There's no threats or anything like that. You can see both of the dogs are quite loose and quite relaxed and just ready to have a good time. But obviously they're first thing in the morning, so all the pack has a lot of energy. You can't see the pack right now, they're behind in the camera, but you'll see them in a few minutes. So we'll continue on here. There's another little pause with Harry right up at Lola's face, and then he's jumping up, getting her involved in some action. Here you can see Harry's playing the more of a predator role, and you've got two dogs playing, you know, a lot of the time they'll take on a role of predator or prey, and then they'll switch between the roles. That's how you know if you've got a good relationship between two dogs, is if one can play predator role, one can play a prey, and then they switch roles in between it, which is what you'll see a little bit of in this video. So both of these two both like to play predator roles, and they're both the more higher ranking members of the pack. So you'll see that a few different times here. Here he is, he's jumping in, he's jumping out. There's a good little play bow from Lola right here. So that's just a great sign that shows you that you're watching play. So there's nothing serious about it. Play bow is used to reassure the other dogs that it is play and that it's not going to get too serious. There's not going to be a brawl or anything like that. You can see as well from all the jumping around, the happy little tail wags, they're both getting involved. There's another play bow. We like to see that. The thing to look out for is the dog in the background right here. So you can see her name's Jessie. So she's coming in, you know, open mouth. She's not coming in with a threat. She's known these dogs for a very, very long time as well. But she wants to get involved in the action. So she's, in a way, she's seeing these two and she's like, oh, I want to get involved in this action. Right there, the guy who's holding the camera, he's telling her to come away from that, because when we've got two dogs interacting, we don't always want a third member getting involved and breaking that up. In this position, in this situation, especially not, there would be no problem with it because they've known each other for so long. But especially with Harry, when he's playing one-on-one with a dog, he doesn't want another dog coming in and getting involved. He wants it to be solely just a one-on-one situation. So it's up to our role as the humans in this scenario to keep our eye out for any dogs who are targeting these two playing, and if they want to run and get involved, it's our job to break that up and to keep them out of it. So there she's listened to the cameraman, and you know, he's saying keep away from that, so she's walked away. There's Vader, my other dog, he's having a look and then he's walking away as well. Here she comes again though, right? So that right there, so just for a split second there, she received a bit of eye contact from Harry, and that was kind of a little warning, like, hey, you know, don't come and get involved in this play. So that was great from her to see that signal and to just immediately deviate and turn away. But obviously the energy between those two is still high, so she still wants to get involved. She's fighting her own instincts there. She's like, I want to get involved, but I know I shouldn't. Great. So it's a good learning opportunity for her. And these two are just gonna, you know, there's me in the background. I'm working with some of the other pack. But that's a good little pause in the play. So when you know you've got a good play happening, when you get a good little pause, you don't just want high adrenaline, high excitement, and it just doesn't stop. That's when it can lead into a problem, right? So you know, you want to have situations in the play where they pause for a little break, a little wind down, and then they go back into it. There's two of the dogs coming in to say hi. But you see how those two dogs who came in, they respected the space of the two dogs that are playing. They gave a good wide circle around them and just completely ignored the play, which is showing respect to the more dominant dogs within the pack. If you've got, let's say you've got two dogs that are playing but they're lower ranking members of the pack, then more dogs would get involved and you'd supervise just to make sure that's okay. But these two, they like to claim their status of where they sit in the pack, and they like to kind of flaunt it and show it off a bit. See, there's Jessie again, but she's staying on the outskirts of their little bubble. That was a bit cheeky. She wanted to try and, she's sort of trying to get involved there. She got a correction for that from the handler, so he's saying no, get away from that again. However, because at the moment we're recording these two, if you're not following through long enough, then she's going to keep coming back in. After this though, she's got the message, but the goal is if there's a third dog who's trying to get involved and you're asking them to go away, which they do, but unless you follow through to get them to a point where they're completely relaxed, they might keep trying over and over again to get involved. So that's why it's important that if you are correcting a third dog for trying to get involved in play, that you wait till they relax fully before you continue back with what you're doing. Okay, here we go, we've got another pause. Harold's still trying to keep her going, that's it. Now he's the one who's playing more of the prey role. See, there's Jessie actually, she's coming back in again. So he's got dipping his head a bit. He's showing it, putting his bum more into a space. He's trying to get Lola to more take the position. She's playing a little bit hard to get now. This is when the play is kind of coming towards an end. You can see difference in energy, difference in the body language. Lola's more saying, right, I'm done for now. I want a bit of a break. Harold's not quite accepted it yet. Here we go. So that little shake off there and the little lip lick that you saw from Lola, that's just the perfect end to the interaction. So both of them are looking away. Keep the recording and boom. And that's the end of that.